The name Private Club, what's the meaning behind that? Where'd that
I
come
was
from?
fucking signed. I was with RCA at the time, and Tokyo was at the crib 24/7 making records. We was staying off Lenox Road at the time. He was cutting hella records, and he was like, man, he was fucking with an artist named Nitty Scott in New York. I don't know if you're familiar, but she had a collective that she was pushing, and he used to go up to New York and fuck with her, and he would come home and be like, man, oh, we need to start something. We need to do something. And I'm like, shit, you know, I'm Rizzy. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is this whole, I don't understand this whole collective thing you talk of. So he put me hip, like showing me, well, you see how the mob, you see how this, you see how this. So he kept saying Private Club, and he was putting Private Club in all his music. Then, like, my situation wasn't what I wanted my situation to be, and it wasn't moving like I wanted it to move. So I sat back and I talked to brother, like, what's up with Private Club? He's like, that's what the movement is. Like, you rap, I rap, we get a bunch of other people to rap, so we all lean on each other and we just mob everywhere and the shit just be lit. So I started putting Private Club in my shit. The labels ain't like it, fucking JD ain't like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? People was like, it should all be about Rizzy. Everything should be about Rizzy. But I learned in past situations from being with Scrappy, from being with JD, from being with people that still want to be in the light and still, you know what I'm saying, still got life in their career, that sometimes as a boss or as your situation, there's not enough light given to the other artists. So with me, I felt like, bro, I done been on TMZ, I done been sued, I done been signed to major labels, I done been with indie labels, I done fucking had radio, I done did a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, and just in this time frame where, fuck it, I want to put like give everybody some shine, you know what I'm saying? So that's where Private Club started, and we started putting it together and mobbing together. People wasn't really getting it, and there was other collectives in Atlanta that was doing it, and we was just kind of like the weak ones. We was trying to do it. Was like the music was there, but the campaign wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying? So I paused. I didn't put no music out for like 9 months, and I worked, and I helped Tokyo get his shit together, and that shit start growing. And then like as his shit start growing and the businesses together, everybody's shit start growing. Like everyone's getting booked in different areas, and we do our shows, our core shows, and there's every artist that comes out on Private Club, there's fans that's screaming, Salma, or Noah. Like they're a cult following, they're a core. So it's like, I knew that from the beginning by watching other artists that was able to tour and didn't have radio and didn't have like all the TV time and the biggest budgets, but I saw them have core fan bases where they can sell out. And then, you know what I'm saying, as I start being cool with them and they start telling me, yeah, well, shit, these artists can't sell fucking 100,000 records, but I sold 100,000 shirts this week off merch. I was like, and guess what? Their record was only 99 cents. My shirt was $40. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you got the game fucked up. We need these fan base because the fans are going to fuck with you. No fans, nothing's being bought. So it's like, there's people who have your radio fans, but shit, when you have the radio fans, they're your fans for your duration while you're on radio. When the record stops, they'll be your fans again when you have another radio record. So what do you do in the meantime? You're stuck. You're doing clubs, picking up little 2500s in Huntsville and fucking going to Orlando. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you got to have this core fan base, so when you don't have a radio campaign, it doesn't matter. The fans still want to see you. You got personality. They don't care if there's not a record. You are a record. You're good enough. We just want to see you and see and feel you in the flesh and do that. So Private Club has a core fan base. You know what I'm saying? We're about to do the everyone's on tour. Like, I'm on the pre-roll tour. Samo is on the Eyes on Me tour with I Am Sue and Mod Sun. Tokyo's on tour with ASAP Ferg and Tory Lanez. I took My Name Finn with me on tour. Salma took Noah, and Tokyo's out by itself. And then my tour is about to end in 2 days, and I'm going to go on with Ferg and Tory. So it's like we all just want to tour because hard ticket sellers, that's the difference. There's clubs and hard ticket sellers. So if you could be a hard ticket seller, you'll last forever. When was the last time you saw Kendrick at a club? I mean, if he wants to go to the club, but when it comes to selling out and he sells Staples out 3 nights in a row, like those you got tickets. Now that you can sell tickets, the ball's in your court. You could do whatever you want. You know what my worth is. Like, you go to a label, fuck it. Well, I'm selling out 3,000-4,000 a night. I don't have a radio single, but shit, you see what type of money I could bring in. Now it's a better conversation, you know. So build the core. That's what Private Club was about, building a core that we could share. So if Rizzy is Gucci Poncho, head honcho, he has this like core of kids that look at him as like boss, like he started this. So there's my fans. Then you got Tokyo's fans that are like insane, 12 years old, screaming, "What them Cali Jenner?" Like they're going crazy. They're insane for him. Guess what? They respect Tokyo, so they respect Rizzy. They respect Salma. They respect Noah. You got Noah's fans. Noah has his own fan base. They're white kids. They smoke. Guess what? Some of them, like, I see tweets all the time like, I fuck with Rizzy in Tokyo, but Noah's the fucking GOAT. And we're just like, that's what's up. And Slims is a female. So you already know how that goes. Like all the groupies, all the girls, women empowerment, all of them, like that, she has that lane on Smash. And her lane's pretty open because there's not too many females doing it like that. You could count them on your hands. So Private Club is just dope. I feel like we're the movement right now as far as the youth. And you know what I'm saying? As far as like the other collectives that are out, like that are still independent, because we're not signed to a major. So as an independent collective, like we're definitely at the top. And I can say that like with a lot of confidence, because you know maybe there's a collective but they don't have a radio. Maybe they're not getting spent everywhere. Like right now is a real good time for us.
Now, speaking of the Private Club, who's on the roster officially at this point?
Made in Tokyo, Royce Rizzy, myself, my name Finn, Noah Woods, Salma Slims, Neflon.
Now, how did you go about choosing the artist, some of those artists to be on Private Club?
Tokyo's my brother, my blood brother, real brother. My name Finn, I know him since I was in high school in Japan. Salma Slims, the hardest female. Like I've been rocking with her. For the fans that know, like I don't even gotta say, but y'all already know. Like, so I've been rocking with her for a long time. She was in a girl group. She got out of that, and we was like, oh, we need to hit her on the team. Like every popping movement always had a hard first lady, and like she's that. Like she just left New York doing her press run. She was just on tour with I Am Sue. She with the agency. Like we moving. So that's the first lady. Neff the shooter, Neff from Philly. I know Neff all my life. Like, that's been my nigga, you know what I'm saying? He been, you know what I'm saying, in and out. He fuck with music when he wants. So he's that guy of the team. Like, if I feel like dropping a project, I will. Other than that, I'm getting money. If y'all need me, holla at me. And Noah Woods hit me up in an email. He was like, 17? He wasn't even 18 yet. He hit me, he hit Tokyo. At the time, Tokyo was like, I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck can we do with him? Like, I'm not even on. Like, I'm just following behind you, Rizzy. Like, if you fuck with him, you can fuck with him. So I was like, damn, his music's alright. I was listening to it. Like, it was like, it wasn't like the best shit I heard in the world. But when I seen his image, I was like, oh yeah, he could be somebody. He could be something. And then, you know, I went to his crib in fucking Conyers, Georgia, and met his mom, and I signed him right then and there to management. I signed him to start managing him, and I got him. And then, you know, as we grew, like, it just turned into the real label, Private Club. So it's like he got from under management, and now he's on the, you know what I'm saying, the actual label side. So that's Private Club. It's really, really tight-knit and family. So it's like everybody but Noah's like the newest addition, but everybody else has been around for years, you know.